listeners, welcome back to another episode of VoiceNoise. I'm Panetta. Today we're going to be talking about something that's pretty important. In my last episodes, I talked about bringing certain things that I'm talking about to your vocal instructor. But what if you don't have a vocal coach? Well, I'm going to break this down into 7 easy steps on how to choose the right vocal coach for you. Keep in mind, the things that I do talk about here, I don't necessarily want you to do it alone. These are things that if I was there in front of you, obviously I'd be able to monitor you better. I'd be able to make sure that you're not hurting yourself. At the same time, I don't get into too much detail about the certain techniques because of that. However, somebody who can get into detail about the things that I'm talking about is your vocal coach. So, here are the 7 easy ways to choose the perfect vocal coach for you. Number 1, versatility. Being versatile is pretty important as a vocal coach. You want to be able to find somebody who's not only going to help you with the style or genre of music that you're dealing with, but also expand your mind and your opportunities to get into different genres of music and styles of music that your voice may suit really, really well and you didn't think about it before. There are so many different styles of music. To think of yourself as a one-trick pony or one style of music only is only gonna stunt your vocal growth. So find somebody who's versatile in a lot of different techniques and a lot of different genres who's going to be able to help you not only better yourself in your style of music, but also help you find styles of music that your voice may suit. Number 2, you want to make sure that this person is trained. I can't stress this enough. This is somebody who's dealing with your voice, which is a part of you. You want to find somebody who's trained enough to know how the voice works and how to prevent bad things from happening to it. There are a lot of vocal conditions that I can get into right now. Nodules, vocal tearing. You want to find somebody who can help prevent these things by teaching you proper technique, bringing it back to fundamentals for you, and then building from there. Don't be afraid to do a little bit of cyber sleuthing either. Look up their biographies, I'm sure they'll have one. Look up some videos of them actually doing some shows or performances here on YouTube. Number 3 is pretty important. You want to gel with your vocal instructor. It means get along. You want to get along with your vocal instructor. It means that you're going to enjoy going to your vocal lessons. You're going to be excited about going there. It's only going to make your vocal journey that much more important and fun for the rest of your life. You want to find somebody that you respect what they're saying, but you're not afraid to laugh in the room with them. I've had both sides of the coin. I've had very, very strict vocal instructors who are only making sure that my technique is right, and I've had some amazing, beautiful people help me out with my vocal journey. And to be honest, I've carried both with me throughout my whole vocal career. Number 4, you want to trust them. This is somebody who's dealing with you as a vulnerable vocalist. You want to make sure that you're getting the best out of them just as much as they're getting the best out of you. This isn't like another instrument where if you're on stage and something goes wrong, well, the instrument may be part of the problem. In this case, you are the instrument. The last thing you want is to be part of the problem. So make sure that you have that trust factor with your vocal coach to be able to go to them with certain concerns that you have about what your voice is doing and what it's going through or what you're capable of doing. Finding somebody who's going to explore that with you. Number 5 is beginners versus pros. Now, there is a lot in between beginners versus pros, but I want to break this down. If you're a vocalist that's just starting your vocal journey, or you're a young vocalist who's just starting their vocal journey, get somebody involved in the search with you. And I didn't know that many back then when I was first starting out, but I did know a few. Reach out to them. Reach out to the people who have had this experience of choosing the vocal coach for the first time and pick their brain a little bit. See if you can find out some information that will help you pick your vocal coach a little bit easier, and it will be the right decision for you. To the professional vocalists who are having a hard time choosing their vocal instructors, well, the internet is your friend. Obviously, if you're a professional vocalist, you know what you're looking for in a vocal instructor, or at least certain things to help your choosing a lot easier. Ask around. There are a lot of forums, there are a lot of schools and academies that will be more than happy to help with the choosing of your next vocal coach. Number 6 is something that I don't necessarily understand why it's important. Number 6 is gender. I don't necessarily know why this is on my list, but it is because it's a common question and a common concern that I get from a lot of vocal students. I would say as long as the person has the above traits, previous traits that I've already spoken about, I don't necessarily think that gender is a real issue. Obviously, if you're a female vocal student and you're looking for a female vocal coach solely for the reason that they are female, I think that you may be missing out on some opportunities. Obviously, if you're a male vocal student and you're looking for a male vocal instructor for the same reasons, again, I think that you may be shooting yourself in the foot a little bit. You want to find somebody who's qualified for the job. It doesn't necessarily matter what gender they are or what gender you are. I think that if you find a way to have fun with your vocal instructor and them being super professional and super well trained, it doesn't really matter either way. So get that out of your head and choose for the right reasons. Number 7 should be number 1, but it is have fun. This is somebody who you're going to be spending a lot of time with for a long time. Have fun with them, build a relationship, build a rapport with them where you look forward to going to see them, you look forward to bringing them your concerns and achievements, and you guys can celebrate and learn together. I can tell you from experience that your vocal instructor is going to be like a part of your family, and I will always remember the vocal instructors who took me to the point where I'm at today, both the strict and the loving, both the super technical and the super flamboyant. I will never forget, and I will never be able to repay the vocal instructors that I've had along the way, and I want that for you. So take these 7 steps, run with them, and find somebody who you're going to remember for the rest of your life. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Next episode, we're going to be dealing with microphone technique, both studio and stage. Stay tuned. See you guys next time. Have a great weekend.